Here we are again talking about is 50-50 is gonna work or not if you're in a relationship. I already know what I think. And if you watch my videos, you know what I think already. But we gonna go and get into this video, then in the end I'm gonna give you what I think. Some of you already know.
Hey, listen, I don't know who need to hear this, but going 50-50 with your girl is not P. Like, that's not it. For one, the way I see it is, like, whether you here or not, I need somewhere to live, which means if I live by myself, I will be paying the rent. That don't make sense for me to tell you, come on, and tell you to give me half. Like, as a nigga, if you can't pay for rent and this and a third by yourself, then you need to be by yourself. Like, going 50-50 is like, that's like, you might as well want like princess treatment. Like, that don't make sense, because it's like, why you want to add another person to some shit you don't got? Like, really think about that. Like, damn, like, yeah, babe, you got your half for the rent. That sound fucking crazy. Like, if you gotta go 50-50, be by yourself. Like, let that girl go. Like, let her go with Mr. I got it now. You feel me? Mr. I'm gonna pay it all. Like, you tripping. Like, you not trim.
Yo, this man spoke facts. I was already living here, right? What I look like, have my girl move in here and be like, yo, so I've been paying bills at this place for about 8 years now, right? But since you moved in, baby, I need you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We ain't roommates. That's my girl. She treat me like a king if I'm taking care of everything in the crib. Absolutely, man. How many times I had my girl offered me, baby, here, take my card. Let's just say we're buying Starbucks or whatever, you know, she paying for food. She offers, man, but I'm like, nah, baby, I got it. Nah, keep it. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, I let her pay. You know, she insists, hey, why not? But I ain't never turn around and be like, yo, baby, let me use your card. And she ain't gotta pay no rent over here. I was already paying rent for 8 years. Ain't shit changed. So, I 100% agree with the dude, man. Shout out to him, man.
50%, what do you mean? Because the man, they want that 100% respect, but you're doing 50-50. You can't get 100% respect or that title of, you know, the man of the household when your woman is doing 50%. What are you providing? Nothing. So when people talk about 50%, they talk about, oh, 50% of the bills. They're not talking about the children. Are you going to go 50-50 with me taking care of the children, changing diapers, cooking dinner? So I have to be 100% over here and then 50% on the bills. That's like 150 and you only have 50%. So I am going over you, and no, that's not fair. So no, women should not pay 50% of the bills because we do so much other stuff.
What? Facts.
I will.
Oh, whoa, okay. Yo, everything she's saying, 100%. Listen, my girl do other things that I don't do. I got 2 kids, right? My girl, she gets up at 6 in the morning to feed them. I'm sleeping. Because this woman said, there's other things that the women do that the men don't do. But if you playing your part where you're supposed to play your part, the woman that you with, she automatically gonna take those roles. You ain't even gotta ask. I never asked my girl, baby, you gotta feed them in the morning. No, she let me sleep in a little bit because I gotta wake up and go to work. She a stay-home mom. She feed the babies, she change the babies, she put them down, she can go take a nap or do whatever she wanna do. Eat some breakfast, have her coffee, whatever. I'm going to work, baby girl. Every gender have a role to play. That's all I'm saying. If I'm taking care of everything 100%, there's certain things at home that you're going to be handling, baby. Stay-home mom is also a full-time job, isn't it?
Will never be with a man that wants to go 50-50 because that's not the type of lifestyle I want to live with a man. I could literally just be by myself and take care of myself 100%.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to put myself in a position where someone's going to tell me that I have to bring home X amount of money and do these things to be with them.
Like,
I will just be the fuck alone. But then that upsets you guys. Oh, well, you should want to help your partner. You should want to do this. You do what
you should want to help your partner. Yeah, 100%. Let's just say I lose my job tomorrow, right? until I find a job, baby girl. You might have to go 50-50 with me until I find another job, right? This is what partners about, holding you down when you're down. Got your back. I ain't even gotta ask, man. My girl already in the front line, yo. She's like, yo, baby, here. Don't even worry about it. You know, that's how you gotta be. But yo, as a man, if you got a fucking full-time job, man, you need to just take care of everything, man. Why you gotta let your woman pay? That shit don't feel like manly to me, man.
What's right for you, and I'll do what's right for me. And it's not hard to find a man that is more than willing and happy to take care of financial responsibilities.
All right. Cool.
Some of us women need to accept that to get a good man, we are going to have to go 50-50 financially in our relationships. Ladies, I know you're mad. Stay with me, please. Please do not let this ridiculous social media narrative fool you. This narrative that men have to have it all together and have to be able to pay for your whole lifestyle, a luxury lifestyle at that.
Hey man, I ain't talking about paying for no luxury lifestyle though. Nah, baby girl. Nah. If that's what you're looking for, this is a wrong house. Nah. I'm talking about taking care of the bills that I was already taking care of, plus your food. You know what I'm saying? When we go out, whatever, I'ma handle it. But I ain't talking about I'm gonna take you to Gucci every month. We don't do that over here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna treat you real nice on your birthday, you know, those special occasions. But it ain't gonna happen every month. Nah, baby.
Before they are worthwhile human beings. Because honestly, that mindset is trash and it's not realistic. And I'm not saying this because I can't get one of those men. Because A, very few of those men exist. B, the ones that do exist are not accessible to a lot of women. And C, at that level, those kind of men often tend to be super entitled, disrespectful, and really see women as commodities to be used and traded. And the reality is a lot of men at that level are headed to jail at some point. Maybe not today, but at some point in their life, either through the way they got the money or...
I gotta say something about this, yo. Check this out. The men, even if they're not going to jail, whatever, if they have a really successful business, legit everything, right? And if they're taking you to designer whenever you feel like, whenever, you know, you're down, oh, baby, here, $5,000, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. Yo, those men are not going to be loyal to you. I'm just saying. They got to have a mistress and a girlfriend. And then you at home playing the wife. I've seen it.
or the way they use the money. For most men, the majority of men, they are pretty much in the corporate or the business world where they're growing their own business. And these men are either in the point of their life where they're growing their career or growing their business. That does not happen overnight, especially if you are doing things legally and by the book. And ladies, if you want a man that you want to build a life with and start a family with, I would encourage you to get with a man who is doing things pretty much legally and by the book. And the truth of these kind of men is
Yeah, if you get with a scammer or a trapper, guess what, baby girl? You might be raising them kids by yourself in a few years. You never know. Is that what you want? Right now, the life is luxury. Right now, the life is nice. You gonna get used to with all these things that he providing, you know, designer, fancy dinners every day. You don't gotta cook. You got a maid, chef, all those things. When you reach that type of level of luxury, when you hit rock bottom, you lose it, man, because you're like, oh my god, I'm so used to it, you know, a chef serving me, a maid cleaning up after me, somebody doing my laundry. I don't gotta do shit. I got a nanny who watching the kids. I'm driving a Benz. The repo man coming and taking your Benz, and then you're gonna have to go get you a fucking Honda or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
do not start, your career or your business and make a lump sum tomorrow. That is why I think it's the top 1% starts from like 100 grand. So outside of that top 1% is 99% of men. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication to make a large amount of money. So even if you meet a man in his 20s, in his 30s, even in his 40s, he might not be there yet. And in reality, as long as a man is trying, there is nothing wrong with him not being exactly where he wants to be.
I just dropped a video yesterday talking about this shit. Fellas, you see what I'm saying? Your boy knows. Check this out. This lady saying, as long as the man gotta drive, he gonna make it. Man, you gotta sell him On your drive. Watch my video that I posted about why I only date men with money. Look it up, bro. I posted that shit I think 3 days ago. Look what she's saying. I didn't watch this video. I just got this video last night in my DM.
There is also nothing wrong with you getting your bread up and you working towards being a 1% earner, if that's what you want for your life. Because I'm sorry to say, ladies, a lot of us are sitting out with our hand out waiting for a meal ticket, waiting for a man to fund our life and our lifestyle. It is really important as a woman who wants to be part of a successful relationship and possibly family to understand the concept of partnership. And it's really unfortunate because I think the narrative is that women have made it seem like if a man is paying all your bills, you're special. And if a woman doesn't have a man paying all her bills, she's less than. No woman is less than you because she understands that she has to contribute to her life and her lifestyle. Real wealth and real stability in a relationship comes when everybody knows they are covered. So your man should also operate in the mindset that he knows that if he's trying, because you should only be dealing with men who are trying to self-improve. So if he's trying and he has times where he's down, you are going to be there as his partner and his love to cover him and support him. On the other side of that, knowing that you're a woman who is loyal and will support him as long as he's trying, when the success does come, when the riches do come, he won't have any qualms about sharing that with you and making sure you enjoy it just as much, if not more, than he does. Now, am I saying go and pick up a broke man? No.
He gonna feel like, yo, you know what? Now my job is to treat this woman like a princess, you know? Because I got it like that now. And she was holding me down when I was down. So guess what, baby girl? What you want? Let me open you up a fucking hair salon. Let me take care of your mom. Let me put her in a fucking brand new house. Let me buy your sister a whip. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. You watching this thing on a tape right now. When I make it, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna vlog it and show you, man. This is history you're looking at.
No, but understand that men are just not always going to be up. Life happens to everybody. And in my current relationship, I am enjoying the comfort that comes with having a man who is doing well for himself. However, I fully understand that if his situation were to change and he needed my help, that I would need to and would happily step up financially because I am not a child. I am a partner in this partnership. I strongly believe, and I could not be any stronger in the belief, that women should have their own finances. I really detest this era we're in of women coming on and saying, you know, this is how I spend my day as a stay-at-home girlfriend or stay-at-home wife. Because it only shows one side of the coin.
I don't know what happened, but the video got cut off, all right? That was it. That's all I got. But, you know, we get the message, right? That's all that matters, man. Let's just say you run into some problems. She gonna hold you down, man. This is the type of woman I'm talking about. Y'all gotta be with. She shouldn't be paying for everything, but yo, if something happens, cause she said life happens, she gonna pull out her fucking American Express. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Peace and love. Yo, if you ain't subscribed, man, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe, man. Show some love to your boy. Help me reach 500 subscribers, man. Peace and love.